Hi students, today I will teach you the presentation of block and how we present that in control system, that is forward system, mirror image, mirror system. What if there are many blocks if we add in series, parallel or something? What is the meaning of takeoff point? What is the meaning of summation? So just I want to tell you one basic block of any control system. And if I tell you something for the temperature controller, now I want to control the temperature and I'm engineer. I want to design one system that will control temperature automatically. Like if I consider geyser system, okay, in geyser system we want to control our geyser temperature automatically, and we will set that temperature. So how this system will work, that I want to present with the block. See, here I can say one block I draw. That block is actually controller which will take the decision. Like here I write controller for the geyser which will take the control, which will control the geyser point. Now here I say this controller with a circuit, heater circuit. Okay, this controller I connect here to the heater. Okay, so I draw actual system, heater controller or heat controller. Here I connect heater. Okay, this is heater. This is emitting heat. Okay, here I consider water, that is to be boiled, that is to be heated, water which is to be heated. Okay, now what we want, here we take a feedback. From here we take a feedback. So whenever we consider feedback, that time here we sense what we sense. We sense a temperature. Okay, so this sensor will convert temperature into some electrical signal. Now for comparison, we need here one circuit which will convert this electrical signal into something voltage or something in measuring parameter. This is called feedback network. This is called feedback network. Whether it will amplify, whether it will reduce or something. Now I need comparison. So here I use one point. This is called summing point. Okay. Here this is fed back to the input. And from this side we set reference. How it is presented. This system, how we present the system. Okay, first whatever we set, like I give one example. I want current temperature 70 degrees centigrade. Here the water is, this is heating process. Water will increase the temperature, but I want to stop that. I want to control that at what? 70 degree. So here I can have a setting of that. Okay, but suppose initial water temperature is 30 degree. Initial water temperature is 30 degree centigrade. So that 30 degree is converted into something voltage. Okay, accordingly here it is compared. So what level we compare here? If I consider this is voltage level, for 70 degree I can use potential divider to set the 70 degree temperature here with respect to ground, and I can use this point as here, like I can manage the voltage here. I give V here. So for the comparison, it looks like 70 degree, but actually it is comparing with the voltage. Okay, so for timing, what I say here, I use temperature 70 degree for the comparison. But whatever is fed back, that is 30 degree. So what it does, this minus this, you take the error. So I say this is plus and this is minus. This point is called summing point. Okay. What is the difference? 40 degrees is the difference. This is called error. What is error? Error is 40 degree. Now, this particular system will try to reduce the error to 0. How? See, error is positive. Controller will take the action and it will make heater on. So it is a heating process. Something 230 volt is attached here. Controller may be microcontroller, MUSI. Okay, here 230 volt is attached. It may be gas or it may be electric heater. Okay, the heater will turn on. Temperature will increase. I say temperature is increased to 40 degree. That 40 is again feedback here. 40. So 70 minus 40, 30 degrees error. So microcontroller will again remain on. Heater is on. So it will increase to 50. 50 comes back here. Okay. 70 minus 50, 20 degrees. Still there is error. Heater remains on. When it reaches to 70 degrees centigrade. Correct? 70 is feedback here. 70 degree. 70 minus 70. What is error? Error is 0. When error becomes 0, controller will turn off heater. Heater is turned off and temperature remains set for the 70 degree. So this is automatically controlled. Like here, I just said this is called set value. This is called set value. This is what feedback value. Feedback. What is this? This takes a decision. So here it is called manipulated value. Manipulated. We manipulate our graph also in engineering. That is a manipulated. Correct? This is what? This is a process. This is controlled part. Whatever we get here, this is called controlled output. Control output is always presented by CT. Reference is always presented by RT. This is always presented by back signal BT. This is always presented by ET. Correct? And this is always presented by MT, manipulated signal. And this is always presented by CT. So, how this will work? So, this is control system. Now, what happens? After some time, this will cool down. Already it is set to 70 degree. You are not supposed using. Or if you add something water into that. So, what will happen? If temperature decreases, suppose 68. It is continuously compared. 68. 70 minus 68. 2 degrees error. Controller will turn on. Heater will turn on. So, it is controlling as well as it is maintaining. So, what to do? We don't have to do anything. Just we have to set the temperature. This particular system will take care of that. It's very interesting to know. But this is the real system. But how we present this in control system, mathematically how we present. So this is summing point. Few things we have to remember. This network is feedback network or a back network. This is called a forward path. See how it is moving. It is moving this way. This is called a forward path. This is called feedback path. This particular point is called summing point. Okay. What is this? We are taking sample from this side. We are taking sample of output. That is called, see, feedback is what? We take some sample. Sample is what? Some sample or few part of output is fed back to the input. Now we are taking some sample. That is called takeoff point. Takeoff point. Here I write. Take off point. So what to do? Feedback, back signal, reference signal, error signal, main, this is also called gain, control output and takeoff point. So how we present this using block? So I tell you how this present using block. Here whatever reference I write, this is I write, so here I write so that I can have equations also. R of t, summing point, see here it is plus and minus. Whatever middle block, that is always presented by gain G. This is called gain. It is also called G. Okay. Here, whatever output we get, that is called controlled output. We take a sample of that. Okay. Sample, we fed back to the input. This is called a back signal. B of t, feedback. This is feedback. Okay, it is presented by B of t, B. Okay. Here it is given this way. Got it? Okay, so I give you the meaning of this. This is back signal B of t. Okay, but this is also called feedback. This is presented by H or H of S. Similarly, G of S. So similarly, this is also presented by H. Correct? Here this is back signal. This is CT. Here CT. Here it is E of t. E means what? Error. So what is it? This is the reference. I set 70-degree temperature. It will compare and this will give you back signal. CT RT minus BT will be ET. See here it is a minus. ET into gain is equal to CT. Whatever error we get, it is multiplied by G so that it will be output. Now, what we want when we present this is in time domain. This is presented in time domain. Now, when we present in a Laplace domain, what is the difference between time domain? Time domain system is a continuous system. With respect to time, it will change. But in Laplace domain is also called frequency domain. Correct? That point will be cleared afterwards. But whenever we use control system, we always present system in Laplace domain. So how we write Laplace domain? As I told, Laplace domain, the letter will be capital C of S. Okay. This is H of S. What is S? S is a suffix. This indicates this is in Laplace. This is called G of S. This is called error signal E of S. This is called back signal B of S. And this is R of S. S indicates Laplace. Now what is the transfer function? As I told you, transfer function equals to output upon input in Laplace domain. Transfer function is Laplace transform of output upon Laplace transform of input. So what is the Laplace transform of output? CS. What is the Laplace transform of input? RS. This is the transfer function. Transfer function says how much signal is amplified. It is like a gain of the amplifier. But can we get the formula for this? Yes, we can find the formula for the transfer function. I present. What is C of S? C of S equal to this into this. I write G of S into E of S. But what is E of S? What is E of S? E of S is equal to this minus this, this minus this. So R of S minus back signal. Okay. But what is back signal? We want everything in terms of C of S and R of S. C of S and R of S. We don't want this B of S. What is B of S? See, it is moving this way. B of S is equal to this signal is equal to this signal into this signal. So what is B of S? B of S is equal to C of S into H. Similarly, what is C? C is equal to G into E. Input into gain is equal to output. Here also it is moving this way. So input into gain is equal to output. What is input? Input is CS into HS is equal to BS. I substitute value there. G of S, R of S. What is B of S? B of S is H of S into H. C of S, C into H. C of S into H of S. Now we have to solve this. Okay, we want CS upon RS. So we will do this. C of S. For simplicity, I ignore S. So for the simplicity, I write C equal to G into, I multiply. Okay, G into R, G into R. Okay, minus, I multiply here, G into C into H. But we want to take C common. So I take C here. I take this side. C plus C G H equal to GR. Okay. So what is this? C I take common. 1 plus GH equal to GR. What we want? C by R, na? We want C by R. So I take C by R equal to, take G R this side. Okay. So G upon 1 plus G into H. So this is actually transfer function. How we write transfer function? Transfer function I write here. This is transfer function. Okay. That is equal to, in proper format, G of S upon 1 plus G of S H of S. This is the formula you got for the loop. This is called feedback loop, or this is also called mirror loop. This is called mirror loop. Correct? So what is the solution of the mirror loop? Mirror loop can be presented G of S upon 1 plus G of S into H of S. Correct? So you can take this, they ask this derivation for 2 marks in exam. But important thing is what? We got the formula of the transfer function. Transfer function presents this particular system in a single block. I explain this. Okay, see, this is the system. Here it is a feedback path. Okay, this is forward link. This is controlled output. Can you reduce into single block? Yes, this is mirror loop. So how we present mirror loop? Transfer function of the mirror loop equals to G of S, G upon 1 plus G into H. Here will be plus. Why? Because here is a minus. If I say plus here, here will be opposite sign, minus sign. Okay? So I represent. Here this is I say 2. This is here I say 10. Then what will be the transfer function? Transfer function equal to 2 upon 1 plus 2 into 10. Okay, this will be 2 upon 1 plus 20. That is equal to 2 upon 21. So like this we can calculate the values. So this is called mirror loop. So now we will what? We consider different blocks. This is called block 1. This is called forward block. This is called reverse block or feedback block. What is this? This particular system is called mirror loop, or it is called feedback loop. Correct? Now what if there are different loops or different blocks connected one after another? That is called cascading of the blocks. Okay. So can we reduce whole system into single block? Answer is yes. How? That I will tell you. There are many rules to present that. So this is one rule you got. This is mirror loop. How we got direct formula for the mirror loop? That is forward g upon 1 plus g into this is a direct formula if there is a negative side. Okay, now I tell you different rules of this. What if there are many loops, many blocks, forward loop, series, takeoff point. This is takeoff point here. Huh? It is takeoff point. What is it? This is summing point. Okay, this is forward block. This is feedback block. Okay, this is reference signal. This is the transfer function. So we can present into single block. So what is this? This can be presented with a single block. Like as I told, 2 by 21. Here, like this. This is R of T or R of S, and this is C of S. This is presented into single block. Okay. So I take different examples and rules of this. I will consider 3-4 rules. I will make you familiar of that rule. I will tell you how to solve using these rules, and then I will add more. There are around 9 rules. Okay, but I consider 4-5 rules so that you will be more comfortable with that. See, rule number 1 is mirror. This is mirror loop. I say plus here, minus here. This is forward path. G of S, control signal, feedback, always presented by H of S. Here it is negative, R of S and C of S. For this, what is block? Block will be, single block will be G of S upon 1 plus G of S into H of S. What is this? This is C of S and this is R of S. The middle part is represented with single block. This is rule number 1. Okay. Rule number 2. What if there are 2 blocks or more blocks in series? Like this. I say gain 1, gain 2. I don't use S every time. It is S. Here I say R of this and C of S. What is this? Now simply if I consider this is gain. If this is multiplied by 2, here this is multiplying by 3. Now, gain means multiplier. Gain means multiplier. Okay, I give here 4 volt signal. What is output here? 4 into 2, 8 volt. 8 volt. What is output here? 8 into 3, 24 volt. Okay, so it is multiplied by what? 4 is multiplied by 6. So what is total gain? Total gain is 2 into 3, 6. Otherwise 24 divided by 4 will be 6. Output upon input will be the total gain. So whenever we consider 2 blocks in series, the gain will be multiplied. Okay. So here I can say what is the single block then? The single block will be G1 into G2. Okay. Rule number 3. What if I connect 2 blocks in series? This is series. What if we connect 2 blocks in parallel? Suppose something takes from here. There is a 1 block. There is a 1 more block here. Even if I consider 3 blocks or more than that. This is if I say gain 1. This is if I say gain 2. This is gain 3. And finally what? Whatever coming from this side, whatever coming from this side, whatever coming from this side, I am adding. Okay. Here I want to add this. Here I want to add. Here I want to subtract. Anything I can do. Then what will be the resultant here? This is C of T. C of S. This is R of S. Okay. So you can understand this. R comes here. R into G1 comes here. R into G2 comes here. R into G3 comes here. But this is adder. This is summing point, summer. So this plus this minus this. Why minus? Because there is a minus sign. If it is plus, if it would be plus, then we would add this. So here what is the resultant? Resultant will be this signal minus this signal, G1 plus G2 minus G3. Pay attention, it is not multiplied. If blocks are in series, it is added. Blocks and series will be multiplied. But blocks in parallel will be added or subtracted depending upon this sign. But this is parallel. What about this? This is parallel? No, this is mirror. See, it is coming back. Here all are going forward. Students are confused with this and this. This is parallel combination. This is not parallel. This is called mirror loop. Okay. So at least if you see 3 blocks, I take a practice of 3 blocks. If you are compatible with the 3 blocks, then I will add some, like if I shift summing point, okay, beyond the block, okay, beyond the block, before the block. If I take summing point beyond and before the block, then what will happen? That I will explain afterwards. But at least you be compatible with this. There are 3 rules only. I am taking examples on the 3 rules. See, simple. This is mirror loop. This is mirror loop. We have to remember direct formula of mirror loop. G upon 1 plus G into S. These are blocks in series. Blocks in series will be multiplied. Blocks in parallel will be added or subtracted according to the multiplication sign. So I take few examples. I take 4 or 5 examples so that you will be more compatible with that. Okay. Okay, I draw one circuit. I mention here, question is reduce the system and the blocks are given. G1 we have to find the transfer function. That means we have to reduce into single block. See, problem is very simple. I want to make you compatible with the 3 rules only. If you are compatible with 3 rules, we can add more rules into that. Okay. What we do? Get the observation. G1 and G2 in series? No, because there is a summing point making something. It will create problem. Is this mirror loop? Yes, it is mirror loop. It is going forward. Actually, they should mention this is in forward. Actually, we have to consider this as a forward and this is backward. So, see, this is going forward. This is backward. So, is this mirror loop? Yes, mirror loop. But in mirror loop, there must be 1 block. How 2 blocks we do? So, first thing, what to do? Rule number 1. We have to find 2 blocks in series. What if there are 2 blocks in series? We can multiply. G1, G2 will be G2 into G3 will be the total combination of blocks. So first reduce that. Okay. Step number 1, reduce this. I convert into single block, that is G2 into G3. Okay. Now can you see this? This particular part is a mirror loop. Okay. This is a feedback system. This is mirror loop. This whole thing is mirror loop. Okay, what is the formula of mirror loop? Mirror loop is presented this one mirror loop, that is transformation of this is equal to this upon 1 plus, how, whether it's a plus or minus, we can consider plus. Here it is a minus, means there will be plus. This upon this 1 plus this into this. So I write into single block. Here whole block I convert into single block. What is that? I convert into single block G2 G3 upon 1 plus G2 G3. This is C of S. Okay, this is the formula of mirror loop. G upon 1 plus GSS, but G in the place of G there is a G2 G3. Okay, what will be this? This is added, multiplied. So I can convert into single block. This and this multiplied. So I write G1 G2 G3 upon 1 plus G2 G3. Okay, this is C, this is R, this is your final answer. So simple it is. Okay, now we will consider one more example. See this diagram. What we can do in this? How many forward loops, how many reverse loop, what can be done? See, this is going forward and this is, what is it? This is a mirror loop. Okay, see, it is a mirror. You know formula, mirror loop. G upon 1 plus this into this. What about this? Two blocks in series. So we can multiply. So this becomes G1 into G2. What about this? This and this, is this mirror loop? No, it is forward loop. It is going forward, it is going forward. So this is summing point which is making this and this as a common. So can we split this summing point? Yes. See, if I say 2 plus 3 plus 4 can be written 7, 2 plus 7 can be written 5 plus 4. So can we split this summing point? Yes. So here also I can split this summing point. For simplicity, I can make this summing point like this. For simplicity, see, this is plus plus and this is minus. So what I do? I make a separate loop, separate summing point here. For simplicity, here I write, this is for plus and this is for minus. This is coming here. Correct? So I am splitting the summing point. Is it necessary to split the summing point? No. This is just for understanding purpose. So that you can consider this as a separate mirror loop, this as a separate thing. Okay, what will happen then? You know, G1, G2 we can multiply. So we can convert into single block. What is that single block? G1 and G2. Okay. Can we solve this? This is forward loop. So I can convert into single loop. What is that? Forward. This and this. Forward. Simple addition. Coming from this side, coming from this side. Okay. So G3 and G1, G2 added. This is just simple block of this. The whole part is presented like this. This is mirror loop. Yes, we can present. What is this? G4 upon 1 plus G4 into H. Whether it is plus minus, how I can find out? Here it is a minus, so I can write here plus. Now this is C and R. Now two blocks in series. We can multiply. So I can present into single block. What is that? This into this. I write G4 into this. G3 plus G1 G2 upon 1 plus G4H. This is your reduction. This is your final answer. So simple it is. Okay? We will consider one more example. Okay, now you can see this problem. It looks quite complicated. But I have designed this problem on 3 basic rules only. So first we will analyze the problem. What is happening? Is there any forward loop? See, is there any forward loop? Is there any mirror loop or something? Okay, I can see this is mirror loop. See, it is coming back. Even though it is drawn upper side, it is coming back. It is drawn lower side. It is going forward. So it is not making loop. How it will make loop? See, if you are moving this way, how it will return? See the arrow. Or if it is moving this way, how you will return? But here you see, if you are going this way, this is forward path. Okay. So if you are going this way, it is making loop. This is loop. Got it? So this is called feedback loop. Is there any feedback loop? Yes, this is also feedback loop. But something happens inside. We have to reduce this first. Okay. So here thing is what? Even though it is drawn to the lower side, it is not a mirror loop. It is forward path. It is mirror loop. This is forward. This is mirror. See the arrow, see arrow. Whether you are coming back or going ahead. Okay. So what to do? We have to reduce one by one. What is this? This is a takeoff point. Takeoff. How many signals we are taking? How many samples we are taking? 1, 2, 3 samples we are taking from one point. Okay. Now how to reduce this? Very simple. We have to reduce step by step. See, this is forward, one after another. So what if one after another blocks are there? Multiplied. So I can multiply G1 into G2. Yes, it is even in feedback, then also we can reduce. See, whatever the forward path we get, that is always presented by G. And what is the reverse path we get, that is always presented by H. So can we multiply H1 and H2? Yes, we can present into single block. So that is I present with H1 and H2. Okay. Now what to do next? Can I reduce this? Yes, it is a mirror loop. But what is the formula of mirror loop? Gain upon 1 plus, formula is G upon 1 plus G into H. So G upon 1 plus G into, what is this? Nothing is there, block is not there. When block is not there, that time multiplication factor is always 1. Okay, value of H is always 1. We have to multiply by 1, means what? Nothing, will be G only. Okay, so what we will be doing, this is reverse path. So I reduce this block into single mirror loop. And the formula is G upon, that is G2 upon 1 plus G2 into 1. That is G2. Okay. This is reduced. So simple it is. See, we have to reduce step by step. In exam, we have to show step by step. This is forward loop. So I can add this and this. Simply G3 plus G4. See, plus, it is not mirror loop. This and this is added, but it is not plus, it is a minus. See, negative sign over here. So G3 minus G4. We can present into single block. G3 minus G4. Okay? Like this. Now what next? Yes, I can multiply this. So I can convert into single block, G1 into G2. Single block. Then what next? Yes, this is mirror loop. Okay, what is the formula of mirror loop? Gain upon 1 plus this by this. So this G1, G2 upon 1 plus G2, 1 plus G1, G2, 1 plus G2 into this H1, H2. This is what we can say. Single block. For this, what about this? This remains as it is. G3 G4. Now what, can we solve this? Yes, we can solve this. We can take LCM if you want. I write here. This is 1 plus this. I write again. Here for simplicity I write G1 G2 upon 1 plus G2. Here what will be the LCM of this? Here I can say G1 G2 H1 H2 multiplied. So I correct here. G1 G2 H1 H2. What will be the LCM of this? I multiply with this, so that there will be denominator 1 plus G2. 1 plus G2 will be cancelled. So I write here G1 G2 upon 1 plus G2, the whole thing divided by, I take LCM, I multiply this by this, that is 1 plus G2 plus this thing, G1 G2 H1 H2 upon 1 plus G2. Okay, this is 1 plus G2, this is one block. After that there is another block, G3 minus G4. Okay. Now this we can cancel. So simplified version will be this. Now can we multiply this here? Yes, we can multiply. So final block will be, your final block will be this into this, G1 G2 into, there is a minus sign, so I put bracket over there, otherwise G1 G2 into G3, G1 G2 into G4. Okay, 1 plus G2 plus G1 G2 H1 H2. This is your final answer, C of T, and this is R of T or R of S. Okay, so what I do, so simple it is. Using three formulas only we can solve this block, we can create block, we can solve this. Now what I tell you, I give you one homework. So what do you do? Tomorrow I will introduce more problems. Tomorrow I will introduce more rules also. What if there are two summing points? Can we shuffle summing point? Can we shuffle takeoff point? Can we shuffle takeoff and summing? If you want to take summing point before the block, or if you want to take summing point after the block, what will happen? There are different rules. So you should be good with this. So I give you one homework for this. What do? You solve this on paper and take a photograph of that answer, final answer, and send me on my personal number. Don't send on group. Okay? See. Okay. Take screenshot of this, solve this, and send your final answer on my personal number. I will not give you any hint, but at least I can tell you two series. This is also forward path. This is also forward path. This is also forward path. Okay. This is not a mirror. This is forward. This and this can be added. Even whatever comes here, that and this thing will be added. Okay. This and this will be multiplied. And here is a mirror loop. Finally, whole thing and this thing will be multiplied. So try this out, and by tomorrow evening you send me the result. Okay. Bye then. Good night.